Oh, hello. I'm just getting some books to read for you. How does that sound? Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We're gonna read... Oh, gotta flip the camera around. Bear with me. Let's do this the right way. I'm gonna move these over here. And I'm gonna grab mine. Just bear with me while I organize my shit. All right. There we go. Is this still charged? Let's see. Mirror mode. Not charged. Okay. Let's see if we can charge it up. Mirror mode. Thoughts on Nick Foster? He's a friend of mine. I was on his podcast. Let's see. Hey, Larry Booksman, thank you so much. Let me know where you're from, how you got here, and then we're gonna read some books. I'm gonna start with this one here, The Candyman Van, and whoever gifts the most on this live stream, which won't be very long, I'll draw whatever you want into my next book. Yes, I can read Dead Babies. That will be forthcoming. So if I go like this, can I? Nope. I gotta find a way to charge this thing. I wonder if it'll charge on my iPhone. Does anybody know if the Apple Pencil will charge on the iPhone? Is that a thing? Does it do that? Does it do that? Do you know? Can I see him? Here's how I'll know. Does this? No, it's not going to charge on there. Okay. Okay. Where you draw a unicorn. I like your books. Thank you very much for liking my books. I appreciate that. Okay. Candyman Van. Strangers come in all shapes and sizes. My name is Brad Gosse, and I write children's books. And I'm just going to lower my camera down a little bit here. Why do I always wear the glasses? Question comes up a lot. Mainly because if you see my eyes, you're going to fall in love with me, and then that's a whole thing. When we think of strangers, we picture a van. Sometimes we picture a dirty old man. Sometimes there's candy, sometimes there's a clown. Sometimes your mom's sick in a hospital downtown. Strangers don't always appear to be strange. They don't always look like the peeps on this page. But the scariest of strangers still offer you candy, but they don't look at all like sex offender Randy. Pimps are strangers that aren't very funny. Leprechauns lure you with gold and with money. Creepy is the beekeeper who offers you honey, but whatever happens, don't trust the Easter Bunny. Candyman Van is available on Amazon. All right, we are going to move on to another book in just a minute. Any questions I can answer? Anything at all? Let's do. Make your own luck, practical money advice for kids. Shanice, I do remember you. Can you write a book about a unicorn? I should write a book about a unicorn. How much hate do I get? More than most people could handle. I have a particularly thick skin when it comes to hate. Practical money advice for kids. Make your own luck. Are we ready for another story time? Who's ready for story time? Are you ready for story time? Play the Dead Baby song. I I could play it, I suppose. Yeah? Okay. Just for you, I will play the Dead Baby song. Let's see. Music. Okay, so first I'm going to play you the instrumental track. This is the instrumental track. There you go, that's the instrumental track. And then this is the track with the lyrics. Dead babies, pushing up daisies, dead babies, pushing up daisies, dead babies, dead babies, pushing up daisies, dead babies, pushing up daisies, dead babies. There you go. There's Dead Babies. So, make your own luck. Practical money advice for kids. My name is Brad Gosse. You're in my basement. And we're reading children's books. Your mom says money doesn't grow on trees because she works hard for her money on her knees. Dad chases money all day at his job, creating wealth for his CEO Rob. Some say the best things in life are free. Ask any pimp or divorce lawyer and they'll disagree. Granny says a penny saved is a penny earned, but clipping coupons doesn't fix her money concerns. People say things cost an arm and a leg. With a scarcity mindset, they'll always have to beg. Life is easy when you see money is abundant, but don't get stuck in a job that's redundant. Kids are told to not be greedy, but sharing too much will just leave you needy. Money is the root of all evil, that's what people say. That mindset will always chase money away. Don't listen to advice from people with no bucks. Money comes easily when you make your own luck. Make Your Own Luck is available on Amazon. My name is Brad Gosse. I write children's books. Have I put Donald Trump in a book? Yes. It's called Everything's Tremendous. It is on my Amazon author page, which you can get to through my bio. The link is in my bio to get to my Amazon author page. In fact, here it is right now. Everything's Tremendous. We're the best in the world. That's one of my books. So is Insomniac and Friends, The Clowns That Put You to Sleep. How do you get these amazing ideas? User, I listen to the voices in my head. You should make a sequel to Mom's OnlyFans called Dad's OnlyFans. Dad is having trouble making any money with his OnlyFans. That would be how that book went. You need to win an award with all of these great books. Thank you, Heather. I will take any awards you feel you would like to send me. Can you make a book about the snowflakes on TikTok? Maybe. I'm kind of sad because someone was playing Undertale and he was fighting Sans. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Make one about TikTok alt kids trying to cancel people, but instead of them succeeding, it backfires. That's oddly specific. I did write one called Triggered, which we can read in a minute. Can you make a book about Canada? Probably. I'm in Canada. Be easy to make one. Insomniac and Friends, The Clowns That Put You to Sleep. My name is Brad Gosse. I am a children's book author and children's educator, children's entertainer. I'm here to entertain you and all of your children. So tune in, bring the family around. We're going to read some wholesome stories to teach the kids important life lessons. Yeet Yeet likes to watch you sleep. Pickles, under your bed he creeps. Switchblade eats your favorite stuffies. Pedo lures you away with puppies. Shifty plans to collect your teeth. Twisty smells your hair while you sleep. Clammy lives inside his van. Hank once had to kill a man. Tootie smells your dirty socks. Busby laughs at electric shocks. Touchy hides beneath your stairs. Bubbles constantly overshares. Twinkles spends the night robbing graves. Fappy keeps a few human slaves. Pogo appears in your bathroom mirror. Tonguey's intentions couldn't be clearer. Tito waits outside your house. Jeff will bite the tail from a mouse. Insomniac and Friends, the Clowns That Put You to Sleep, is available on Amazon. My name is Brad Gosse. I write children's books. You're in my basement. Welcome. We're having a good time. I keep a lot of things down here in my basement. The next book we're going to read is called Cinnamon, a Horse Forced into the Sex Trade. If you don't know how things happen with horses, this is a really good book. This is going to teach kids about horsies. Welcome to my basement. Thanks for joining me. Cinnamon is a special horse. He's always happy to run, of course. Cinnamon wins all the races. He puts smiles on the people's faces. Cinnamon has a good career. Retirement will soon be near. Until Cinnamon broke his leg, and now he will be forced to peg. Lady horses all day long, Cinnamon will be used for his dong. As he gets ready for his daily jerk, he realizes that this is sex work. Once he was the star of the show, Cinnamon has become a hoe. Cinnamon is available on Amazon today. Welcome to my basement. I saw some questions come up. Amanda, thank you for sending the I'm Very Rich. I thoroughly appreciate anybody who gives me gifts in my live stream. I am following you back. Biggest gifter today, which is now you, because that was the first gift. Biggest gifter today will be drawn. Well, you will choose what I draw into my next book. I will have something added to my next book that is of your choosing. So, do I do my own illustrations? I don't actually draw my own artwork. I write the books, but I use clip art from a company that I own called Vector Toons. That's where the artwork comes from. Can I do fan art? You can do whatever you want. Where did you get your glasses? They're from Blue Blocker. Read the Trump book. I'm not going to read the Trump book. What's your favorite book? My favorite book is probably Dead Babies or Conjoined Twins, which we're going to get to. Am I married? No. I was married once. Who's here? Can you show us how to make a book? That's a good question. I will probably put a tutorial up on my YouTube channel, something a bit longer, showing my workflow and all that kind of stuff. I have considered doing that, yeah. Do you make your books mean about baby? Why do you make your books mean about babies? Because I hate babies. They're selfish little pricks. And all they care about is themselves. It's always cry, 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 want, need. And who needs that? It's unacceptable. It's selfish, destructive behavior. Were you ever a radio personality? No, I was not. I know I have a face for radio, but I was never a radio personality. Let's go with Conjoined Twins. You know the song? Do we know the song? Where is it? Here it is. Conjoined Twins. Okay, let's do that. We should do that louder next time. All right. I think I've done a few books about divorce. One of them's called Mom's Only Fans. If one commits a crime, do they both go to jail? What if one dates a male and the other dates a female? How many seats do they buy on a plane? Can they read the thoughts in one another's brain? With 8 limbs, are they an octopus by definition? At the movies, do they pay 2 admissions? If they share a butt, who decides when to poo? If one of them dies, does the other die too? If one gets pregnant, are they both the kid's mom? Will they ever find 2 dates for the prom? What if one gets into college and the other does not? What happens if just one wants to tie the knot? Do they need 1 passport or 2? If one wants to have sex, what does the other one do? Do they both get paralyzed if they share the same spine? Do they both get drunk if just one drinks wine? Conjoined Twins is available on Amazon. My name is Brad Gosse. You're in my basement. We're reading children's books. Next up, I'm going to read a couple new ones. Mom plus Dad plus Chad. I'm going to read You People. And I'm going to read, let's see, what else do we have here? What do we have here? We have Mom's Only Fans. That's a good one. We've read Meet the Karens a lot. We've read Donkey Bear a lot. This one I can't even read because TikTok decided that it was too cruel of a book, so I can't read that one to you, but you can get it on Amazon. We've got STDs and You, Learning from the Animals at the Zoo. We've got, let's just move on logically, right? Let's move through this logically, because there is a sequel. All right, let's do Conjoined Twins Part 2. My name is Brad Gosse. You're in my basement. We are reading children's books for children. What if just one can swim and the other cannot? Can just one of them become an astronaut? How often do they need a diaper change? If they grew 100 feet tall, wouldn't that be strange? Heather Havoc, thank you so much for the concert. Am I following you? I'm pretty sure I am, but let me just double check that I am following you. I'm not following you. I now follow you, Heather Havoc. Ooh, there we go. I follow all my gifters. Thank you so much. When they ride the bus, do they pay one price? And I noticed I screwed up here. This is a typo, but I have it fixed in the final version, so this should be a D. I'm well aware that it should be a D. Have they ever been trapped underneath the ice? Are they a byproduct of nuclear radiation? Have they ever been left outside a fire station? If one commits arson, does the other one squeal? Have they ever been served as a rich person's meal? What if one is employable and the other can't work? Have they ever been left at the side of the road by a jerk? Will they ever be able to surf gnarly waves? Can one go to church if the other prefers homestays? Can they still find a job at the circus? Have they ever tried the stand-up comedy circuit? Have they ever blown away in a tropical storm? Has the government ever weaponized them for war? Do they need a special saddle to ride a horse? Hey, it's Cinnamon. Do they count as one or two at the golf course? Do they attend conjoined therapy in a group? What if one likes hot and the other cold soup? You can buy my books on Amazon. What if one gets rich and the other is poor? Could they ever have a career in parkour? Do they ever go clubbing and party till the light of day? Could they ever become president of the USA? Pokey, I get my songs from, I go to Fiverr.com and I outsource my, they're called jingles. I outsource my jingles on Fiverr.com. So there you go. There you go. I didn't make the song. I can't show you how to make the song, unfortunately. But I would if I could. I will show you how to make books. That I can show you how to do, but I can't do it on a live stream because TikTok thinks I'm sharing copyright content and they get all weird. So, Doolin81, thank you for the sunglasses. I appreciate that. I follow you back on the TikTok. We are now BFFs on TikTok. I am going to write The Highest Gifter into one of my next books. Somehow, some way, I will include a picture of you or a cartoon that you would like drawn of your loved one or hated one, whatever you'd like, really. Daisy Duck, hi Brad, you may not remember me. It's I Am So Sweaty. Oh, I remember you as I Am So Sweaty. Do you have two sunglasses now? I have multiple sunglasses. I have a house full of sunglasses. I keep multiple copies of these sunglasses throughout. Yo, Brad, write a book about communism. Can you read the longest book? No, I can't. But I have the longest book. I'll tell you which one it is. It's called. It's actually 14 books in one. It's the best book to get if you don't have any of my books. It's called 14 of the Most Terrible Children's Books Ever Written. You get a whole bunch of books in one book, which is the best thing for you. Mom plus dad plus Chad, your parents have formed a triad. My name is Brad Gosse, by the way, and I write children's books. Highest Gifter on today's live stream will be added to my next book, or one of my next books. I will have you drawn by my cartoonist into my next book, or whoever you want drawn. You, your dog, your son, your daughter, your spouse, your side chick, whatever. Mom and Dad were getting bored. Their whole lives seemed to revolve around chores. They tried new activities they thought they'd enjoy, date nights, and hobbies, and even some toys. Nothing was working, your parents were tired. Then Mom did some research after getting inspired. She presented an idea that seemed a bit strange. They dated new people together for a change. Humpty Dumpty Dickory Dock. I can't show you the next page because it rhymes with Doc, and TikTok does not allow me to show you that page. Tonight's party time, meet your co-father Chad. He's moving right in, and it won't be bad. Skip along and count to 3. We're normalizing polyamory. Mom plus Dad plus Chad is available on Amazon. Thank you, Heather Havoc, for the rainbow puke. I appreciate any and all love you wish to share with me today. So, we have read a few books already. We've read Conjoined Twins 1 and 2. If you don't... Oh, Ted Jones, thank you very much. I just missed that rainbow puke. Let me make sure that I follow you back, my friend. Thank you very much for the love. I appreciate the love. Yes, we are reading children's books. You're in my basement. Heather, thank you so much for the generous goodnight gifts. I appreciate that. Yes, I can read Mom's OnlyFans. I'm also going to read a book called You People in a minute. So we're going to get to that. So we've read Cinnamon. So this is what we've read so far. If you're just joining us, you've missed Cinnamon, Horse Forced into the Sex Trade. You've missed Conjoined Twins 2. Where does one end and the other begin? Oh, I see a rainbow puke just came in from Doolin81. I follow you already. Thank you so much for the gifting. We have read Insomniac and Friends, The Clowns That Put You to Sleep. And next up, we're going to read Mom's OnlyFans, New Beginnings from Difficult Choices. So, again, thank you so much for joining me. A highest gifter today will be added to my next book. And, there's always more than one high gifter, and I should mention this out loud because I do this. If you are a high gifter on today's live stream and you show up in my high gifting screenshot at the end, the highest gifter will be drawn into my next book. But I do like to mail out merch to other folks. So, I will mail you some Dead Babies stickers and some other stuff. So, high gifters always get merch from me for free. Just send me your address, and I'm not always the fastest at sending it out, but you will get it. Mom's OnlyFans, New Beginnings from Difficult Choices. Mom and Dad were fighting too much, so Dad packed his bags. He said she was such a bitch all the time are the words that he spoke. Now they're divorced, and he left your mom broke. Difficult choices your mommy must make, but she's a strong lady, so make no mistake. She went out shopping for sexy costumes, then put a backdrop and lights in her room. And then she picked up a fancy new cam. Yep, you guessed it, Mom's on OnlyFans. She's making videos in various clothes. What she does on meetups, nobody knows. But your mommy no longer struggles with rent. Her account has made it to the top 5%. Mom's OnlyFans is available on Amazon. My name is Brad Gosse. I write books for children. You are in my basement right now, and we are reading books and entertaining each other. Are there any questions I can answer? By the way, I should mention, today's highest gifter will be drawn into one of my next books, or you choose what I will draw into my next book, whether it be you or someone you know or love or dislove or dislike or any of those things. I would love to read you There Is No Farm, but unfortunately, TikTok has banned that book for community guidelines violations. I think next up I'm going to read Why Daddy Hits Mommy, A Kid's Guide to Understanding Alcoholism. Sly Fox Music, thank you so much for the gifting. I am now following you back for sending me 28 TikToks. I appreciate everybody who donates to my insanity. So thank you. Whoa, the sunglasses from Ted Jones. Sunglasses on top of sunglasses. Good on you. Good job. Good job. Let's see here. Can we get this to work is the question. Yeah, we can. Okay, good. Whew. I have a hard time with my big fingers. That's right. I have big fingers. So I have the Apple Pencil, and I use that to be more precise when I pinpoint the people who are giving me gifts. I make sure that I follow them. Highest gifter today will be drawn into one of my next books, and multiple high gifters today will be sent Dead Babies stickers and probably some other merch. I got a lot of merch. I'm always adding to the merch collection. So yeah, highest gifters will receive presents from me. Thank you for the sunglasses, Doolin81. I appreciate the love. Make a book about mom and the neighbor. Probably not a bad idea. Why did you say the N-word the other day on live? Why would you accuse me of something that I didn't do? Or are you now going to you have a joke now? It's like, wasn't the N-word, it was negativity or something. Love Bug, thank you for the pandas. I'm now following you back on TikTok. Psycho Otter 1996, I'm now following you. Thank you for sending me TikToks. I appreciate it. So yeah, today's highest gifters will receive free merch, and the highest gifter will be drawn into my next book. Why Mommy Hits Daddy, A Kid's Guide to Understanding Alcoholism. This one should come with a trigger warning, but it doesn't. When Dad comes home, he wants two things: a whiskey drink and spotless sinks. Even though your mommy works too, Dad's domestic labor expectations are askew. Once Daddy enjoys drinky 3, it's time for you and Mom to flee. To Grandma's house you'd better go, or Mom will suffer several blows. To the faces where Daddy hits, because he drinks and cannot quits. Please remember Dad is sick, even when he uses a stick. Alcohol is Daddy's crutch, and that's why he hits Mom too much. R-O-T, I don't know how to say your username, but thank you for the gifts. I am now following you back on TikTok. I appreciate that very much. Why Daddy Hits Mommy is available on Amazon. Highest gifter today will be drawn into my next book, or you will choose what I draw into my next book. Lord Greywolf, thank you so much. In fact, I'm going to show you, somebody asked about a book about Karens attacking the police. I do have a book called Meet the Karens. They're angry and they demand attention. And this is actually a book that I drew one of my high gifters into. So you're going to see what that would look like. Now, he was very, Dean was his name. He was very open about what he just said, do whatever you want with my picture. So Meet the Karens. They're angry and they demand attention. My name is Brad Gosse. You're in my basement. Highest gifter today will be added to my next book. You choose what I put in my next book, whether it's a picture of you or whatever. Karen can't seem to mind her own business. and believes there is a war on Christmas. Karen feels safe in her gated community. When her kids get in trouble, they deserve immunity. She doesn't like black kids playing at the beach. When she meets the manager, there's always a speech. She reports everything she hates on TikTok because she doesn't get enough of the thing that rhymes with TikTok. She yells at everyone over the phone. Her husband left for the secretary he bones. Karen's always protesting this or that. And she gets ghosted in her online chats. Karen wants to be treated like a queen and cares too much about how she is seen. So if you noticed here, I'll show you. Excuse me. That's Dean. He was one of my high gifters on one of my recent TikToks, and I added him to this book. So highest gifter today, Ted Jones MF. Thank you so much for all the TikToks. Highest gifter today, I will draw whatever you want into my next book. You, your kid, whatever. And the book will get published and added to Amazon. You can grab it. Sly Fox Music, thank you so much. I appreciate this gifting. You have no idea how much I appreciate everyone who looks after me with tips and gifts and so forth. So thank you so much. I will, if you're gifting me, I will follow you back. Highest gifter gets added to my next book, and multiple high gifters will be sent dead babies stickers. Dennis, it's cool. If you don't have money, just hang out. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you following me. I appreciate you subscribing to my YouTube channel. Another cool thing you can do is you can create a wish list on Amazon and add all my books to it, and it actually helps me sell more books, believe it or not. The more people who add my books to their wish lists, it actually helps me, helps my books to be more visible, because Amazon shows those books in what place do I rank? I can't. You know what the funny thing is? For some reason, I don't know if it's just, I can't tell when I'm in the middle of, my YouTube is just Brad Gosse. You can link to it. You can get it from my profile. But yeah, if I can't tell who the highest gifter is until the end of the stream. It doesn't give me any of those stats. It just shows me, I can't keep a running tally because I don't know what the different things are worth. But if you're not the highest gifter and you are a really high gifter, I will still make sure that you get drawn into something. So don't worry about that. You know, it's you know, it doesn't cost much to be added to one of my books. Let me put it to you that way. So you know, if you're not the highest gifter, by all means, you know, contact me and we can work. If you really want to go ahead with that, we'll work something out. But again, multiple high gifters will be sent free merch. I have Dead Babies posters here. I can send out autographed Dead Babies posters. I can send out stickers. I have fridge magnets. I have all kinds of cool stuff. So thank you, by the way. Anything you do, like I said, you know, if you don't have money and you can't make contributions, totally understand. I've been there multiple times in my life. You know, you can definitely just follow me on YouTube, follow me here, Instagram, you know, all that stuff. Add my books to your Amazon wish lists. Totally helps me sell more books. The daycare center is going well. I'm just waiting for the government to finish the background check on me, and hopefully that goes well. Hopefully that goes well. Don't bathe with Uncle Joe, setting boundaries with adults. My name is Brad Gosse. I write children's books, and you're in my basement. Highest gifter today will get their choice of cartoon drawn into my next book. Whoever, whatever they want. Uncle Joe got fired at work, he said, because his boss is a jerk. Uncle Joe has allegations. Mom and Dad have reservations. Ted Jones, thank you so much, my friend. Uncle Joe is staying here. Uncle Joe might offer you beer. Careful not to take a sip. Roofies are what he might slip. Uncle Joe likes having baths. Uncle Joe might touch your ass. Keep your distance from his hands, even when he makes demands. When in doubt, you can just say no and never bathe with Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe, Don't Bathe with Uncle Joe is available on Amazon. My books are available on Amazon. I have 44 of them available. 44. So you can go to Amazon, add them all to your wish list, buy some, whatever you like to do. Lord Greywolf, thank you for the panda. I love pandas. You should do a dating book. Ted Jones, that's a good idea. I should do a book about dating. I should do a book about Tinder and swiping and seeking arrangement and a bunch of other things. It's a good idea. I should go down that rabbit hole. I should definitely go down that rabbit hole. Mom's Tinder profile. Sometimes it's okay to lie. There you go. There's a good title right there. Dad's Tinder profile. He's not really 38. All right, we've read that book. How about Dead Babies? Would you like to hear Dead Babies? Should I read Dead Babies?
Dead babies, pushing up daisies, dead babies, pushing up daisies, dead babies.
All right. Sly Fox Music, thank you for the gifts. Heather, thank you for the TikToks. I appreciate all of you today. Dead Babies, a series of short life stories. This is part 1. I also have a part 2. We'll do them back to back. How does that sound to you? Sandy was killed in a tragic fire. Beth was poisoned with a pacifier. Tracy got into Mom's psychedelic drugs. Gunter died of sepsis thanks to bed bugs. Jackson was left to die in an alley. A tornado is what killed baby Sally. Sean was killed in a massive car crash. Tony died of measles, they thought it was a rash. Sonia fell asleep on the tracks. A nuclear explosion is what killed Max. Jenny took too many of Dad's sleeping pills. Sammy was sold for his organs to cover Dad's bills. Fiona was left to die in an abandoned house. Falling into the pool, that's what killed Klaus. Dead Babies is available on Amazon.
Dead babies, pushing up daisies, dead babies, pushing up daisies, dead babies, dead babies, pushing up daisies, dead babies, pushing up daisies, dead babies.
Has my family ever read these? Yes. My kids have Dead Babies posters in their rooms, so take that, Delicate Flowers. What was the first book? The first book I did was Why Mommy Hits Daddy. It's up there now. I read it. Mira was trapped underneath the ice. Sam had a fatal accident falling off of his bike. Why are you guys arguing about Nazis? What happened here? Kurt was chewed up and eaten by his dog. Digging through the trash is how we lost Doug. Mark slipped and fell on a fresh, wet floor. Death by electrocution killed baby Thor. Thanks for subscribing to my YouTube. Ava died choking on her favorite toy. A botched surgery caused the death of this boy. Mandeep was killed in a big house fire. This girl was crushed underneath a car tire. Theo drank too much household poison. Constipation and sepsis is how we lost Royston. I know, that was a stretch, rhyming Royston with poison. Mary died inside the washing machine. Psycho Otter, thank you for the pandas. Appreciate the love. Mary died inside the washing machine. A leg hold trap ended the life of baby Eugene. Alice was found in a puddle face down. Chuck crashed his car on his way downtown. Heather Havoc, thank you for reporting anybody who's being an asshole in my live stream. Elaine fell down and cracked open her head. Nobody knows how Dave wound up dead. Helen had a tragic fall down the back stairs. Suffocation by a plastic bag is how we lost baby Blair. Sly Fox Music, thank you very much. That was Dead Babies Part 2. Highest gifter today gets drawn, whatever they want, drawn into my next book. And I will also send out some Dead Babies and various merchandise to the highest gifters today. So if you're not the highest gifter, don't fret. I will make sure you get some cool shit. I'm going to pick out another book here. My name is Brad Gosse. I'm just going to have to leave the room since I'm being nothing but bullied and harassed for shit. I didn't see anybody bullying anybody, but I have been reading books. So if you believe you have been bullied, I would like to address that. So maybe somebody can fill me in on what happened. What does the lowest gifter get? Thanked and followed by me. That's what they get. I try to follow everybody who gives me gifts in my live stream, and it's just two people here being mean. That's usually what it is. I find it's hard to be bullied in a live chat unless you're doing something. Because why is somebody bullying you for no reason? If you're obviously having some banter back and forth, and then you decide it's bullying. You know, I've had a lot of people on my, they'll say something really negative to me. I've had this happen a couple of times where they'll put a really mean comment in my comments, and I will do a video reply to the comment, and then they will say, take that video down, I'm a minor, or you can't do that, I'm transgender, you can't make fun of me, you can't do this, I'm transgender, or I'm LGBTQ, or I'm this, or I'm that. Look, you know what? I am 100% for equality, and if you have, if you want to say something mean, then you have to expect that mean things are going to come back on you, and that's just the way that kind of works. So if you don't want mean things to happen to you, you should probably not do anything mean. If you're like me and you enjoy mean things happening to you because you're broken inside, then by all means, say whatever you want, do whatever you want. But if you can't take it, then you should probably say less. I mean, we can't pad the walls for everybody. So, okay, so the next book I'm going to read is called Daddy's a Simp. Don't expect too much inheritance. My name is Brad Gosse. You're in my basement, and we are reading children's books. And people are complaining that they're being bullied in my live chat, which means it must be an exciting day in my basement. Welcome to my daycare center. Highest gifter today, I will draw whatever the hell you want into my next book. That's right. Whatever you want. I will have my cartoonist draw you, your kid, your dog, whatever, your company logo, whatever you want. When your mommy died, your dad had it rough. He got himself right even though it was tough. So he set himself up with a dating profile. He shaved off his stubble and polished his smile. It's been a long time since your dad went on dates. and he came home happy. Everything turned out great. But things seem strange with your dad's new lady. He's taking her on lots of big shopping trips lately. She's not even affectionate with your dear old dad. Always too tired for sex, and that's bad. And then something happened that seemed kind of strange. He bought her a house just a few blocks away. His girlfriend won't touch him. She calls him a wimp. I'm sorry to tell you, your daddy's a simp. Daddy's a Simp is available on Amazon. My name is Brad Gosse. You're in my basement. Welcome to my daycare center. I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have, if you have any. Hey, Doolin, thank you for the sun cream. Sly Fox Music, thank you for the sun cream. I am happy to answer any questions that you might have before we continue on to the next thing. Lord Grey Wolf, thank you very much. Read more books, please. I will do that. Thank you, Doolin, for enjoying the story time. When is my birthday? December. Brad, I love your content. Grim the Snoopy Boy, thank you very much. My birthday is in December. I'm a Sagittarius, if that's what you're trying to figure out. Thanks again, Lord Grey Wolf. All right, so now I'm going to read Ours Baby, the only child your stepmom loves. Your new stepmom seems nice. She makes your dad happy. But she wants more from him. It'll make your life crappy. I'm going to end this live stream in about 5 minutes. She prayed every day for someone, please, maybe, to deliver a man who could give her a baby. Your dad has old sperm, but your stepmom can still carry a baby to term. Meet your new brother, Bill. Ours Baby is what your stepmom proclaims. In just a few days, she won't want to hear your names. She has a baby with her DNA. So go get a job right now, today. Stepmom says it's time to move out. Now you know what Ours Baby is actually about. Ours Baby is available on Amazon. My name is Brad Gosse. You're in my basement. And we are giving away today on this live stream. You can be drawn into my next book. Highest gifter will be drawn into my next book. High gifters. Now, if you've given me, let's do it this way, because I know a lot of people they're like, well, what if I'm second? I really want to be in the book. If you have given me like more than $20 worth of stuff, I'll draw you into the book. It's that simple. If it's less than that, then I'll send you some merch for free. Basically what I do is when the live stream ends, I pull up the screenshot and I message all the people that show up in the screenshot as being high gifters, and I let them know that they were in the top group, and I take a screenshot and then get your address or get your particulars. You can email me a picture that you want me to draw, or you want my cartoonist to draw. I shouldn't say me. My cartoonist, who likes to remain nameless because he doesn't want to be associated with my filthy content. Okay, we are going to read one more book, and then we're going to call it over. We're going to call the live stream over. Thank you for the sunglasses, Doolin81. I appreciate everybody who contributes to my live streams, so thank you. LOL, Brad, I will talk soon. I need to leave the daycare. I understand, Aaron. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it very much. Another cool book you should check out is Florida Fart King. I wrote it with another TikToker named Hunter Giambra. He is a pretty funny guy. You should check him out. Let's see what book I should read next. It's gonna be, let's see. Last book, and then we will call this live stream done. Highest gifter today will be added to the next book. Anybody who gives me more than 20 bucks, I will add you to my next book. How does that sound? Okay. Heather Havoc, thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to read 2 more books and then I'm going to go. Doolin 81. Why Mommy Hits Daddy, a Kid's Guide to Understanding Alcoholism. That's right, it works both ways. When Mom comes home, she doesn't expect much. A clean bathroom and your father's gentle touch. Even though your daddy works hard, he's an astronaut. She expected him to clean the poops in the yard. After Mom starts drinking wine, with your father, she draws the line. Once Mom takes a break to pee. Lovebug, thank you for the TikToks. Am I following you? Let me make sure. Once Mom takes a break to pee, you and your dad had better flee. To the lawyer you must go before Mom's anger plateaus and she beats your daddy with her fists because she can't control her drunken fits. Drinking is your mom's issue. Now go and get your dad a tissue. Why Mommy Hits Daddy, Kid's Guide to Understanding Alcoholism, is available on Amazon. My name is Brad Gosse. I write children's books. Highest gifter today will be added to my next book, or multiple high gifters today. If you give me more than 20 bucks worth of cuckoo points or whatever we call them, I will make sure that you get a spot in one of my next books. That's how I roll. I want to put my fans and my friends into my books. So if you love my stuff and you want to be included, I want to include you. I have already done it. My book, Meet the Karens, has one of my high gifters from one of my previous live streams in it. That's how we do this here. So last book, and then we're going to tally up who the highest gifters are today. And again, high gifters, I will send you some merch. So I'll just reach out to you after this live stream and say, hey, thanks so much. Daisy the Hippie's here. What's up? My friend Daisy the Hippie's here. She's been around since I had like 2,000 followers. Thank you, Daisy, for being here. With this new year came a new kind of culture. Oh, by the way, it's called Triggered, Kid's Guide to Modern Day Cancel Culture. With this new year came a new kind of culture. Everyone wants everyone fired. They're vultures. They go online just to get outraged. They find some offense on every web page. The topic of alcohol triggers feelings of bad because your family tore apart thanks to your drunk dad. Topics like abuse will trigger so many. The autistic family, thank you so much for the TikToks. I will make sure that I'm following you back. I am following you back. Because dad hit mom, he'll serve 5 to 20. Nothing triggers like the topic of race. Whatever gets said will be thrown in your face. They want protection from all the things that hurt. They'll stalk you offline. You might lose your shirt. Content online sends their rage through the ceiling, even though nobody is responsible for their feelings. They wish everything to be rainbows and puppies, just like when they were kids with teddy bear stuffies. You can't censor the internet with your limited power, so blame your parents for raising a delicate flower. Triggered is available on Amazon. That is the last book I'm reading. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Again, highest gifter today will be added to my next book, and high gifters will be sent Dead Babies merchandise and other cool stuff. So yes, thank you so much for all of your contributions. Thank you for hanging out with me. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Instagram, and make sure you're following me here on TikTok. And if you do want to be added to one of my next books and I didn't you didn't make it into the gifting, or you didn't have any voodoo points or whatever we call them, I will just reach out to me and we can make something work. So thank you again for being here. Congratulations, you're today's highest gifter. Congratulations, you're today's number 2 gifter. Thank you for donating to my live stream. You were the 3rd highest today. You were the number 4 gifter in my high stream.